Hey y'all, it's Dr. Sasheen. Excuse the hair. Listen, I had curls, then I had waves, and now I have string. I don't know what's happening. Okay. This is going to be short and sweet, and I don't really know the best way to approach this, but except to say the Tabitha Brown issue is misogynoir 101. And it's misogynoir 101 because people aren't mad at the right place. They're mad at a black woman who succeeded in a place with the support of people. And then when things changed overnight, like within 24 hours, that black woman didn't fall on her sword and take one for the team. That's it. She didn't fall on her sword and take one for the team. Now, I love Tabitha Brown. I have loved Tabitha Brown for a long time, mostly since her videos on YouTube, when her products got into Target. Very happy. I don't use Donna's recipe though. I hear it's wonderful. My nephew watches Tab Time. Like, I've loved Tabitha Brown for a while. Her partnership with Target, fantastic. Opened a lot of doors for other people to come in behind her. And really was, wonderful. And then Target changed their mind about some things. How does this become Tabitha Brown's problem to solve? Target changed their upper management. Maybe it's their problem. Maybe we need to be talking about them, the new people in charge at Target who made the decision to change. No one's talking about them. They're talking about a licensee within the company structure who's doing business with them, not the actual company itself. Which tells me that this outrage at Tabitha is misogynoir. It is an opportunity to tear down this black woman for whatever personal reasons that people have decided she needs to be torn down. Because common sense tells us all, it isn't Tabitha who runs Target, period. We're not asking the Honey Pot. We're not asking Ghetto Gastro. We're not asking other companies, pull out. Take all your stuff off the shelves. Take it off the shelves. We're saying to Tabitha, take one for the team. You need to take one for the team. Why aren't we blowing up corporate headquarters with phone calls and threatening to boycott their stores? Why on earth are we talking about, I'm going to not buy, and you can't tell me that you could, if you keep your stuff in the stores, I'm going to boycott you. Well, then boycott her. Boycott her. It's your God-given right. But you better be boycotting Amazon, Meta, Chick-fil-A, Tesla, AT&T, Apple, all kinds of companies that have done all kinds of things that are not good for this community, our community. Or is it just because she's a black woman and that for some reason makes her more responsible for Target than Target actually is? Because that's what keeps coming up. She somehow is more responsible for the DEI at Target than Target itself. And because she said, if you don't mind, I need some time to get the rest of this done. If you want to continue to support, great. But if you don't, I totally understand. Because she said that, instead of saying, effective immediately, all of my products are off the shelves, I'm pulling them, and I'm done. Instead of saying, because she didn't say that, she's the bad person, why are y'all not mad at Target? Why aren't you blowing up the phones at Target corporate and advising them that by pulling their DEI programs back and repackaging them in such a way as to not be centering and highlighting the black community that they claim to invest in, they're potentially putting their trillions of dollars of the buying power of the black community on the line for themselves? Why are we having those conversations and making those phone calls and making those hot take videos? Why are we listing the number of other companies that are getting support even though they make no bones about the fact that they are no longer supporting DEI, and all kinds of black people are on those apps, getting those meta bonuses, trying to get those Instagram dollars? How about we start talking about the fact that the line at Chick-fil-A has a number of people in it that you were like, didn't imagine that you would eat there, given the fact that you belong to certain groups, and they make it plain that they have zero interest in supporting your kind. How many of you have canceled Prime but still order from Amazon because it still gets here in 2 days, even though I don't have to pay for Prime? Anybody divested their stock portfolios yet to make sure that they're not supporting companies that are no longer about DEI or never were? It all comes down to this. You can not support a company. Absolutely. You cannot support a brand or a product. That is our right as a community. We are $1.8 trillion buying power in the Black community. We can support or not support as we want to. But what we are not going to do is engage in tearing down and vilifying the woman who doesn't even own that company because she's in a contract that she cannot break, unless you're taking donations to help pay out the fees for the broken contracts. Misogynoir is ugly. No matter what community is doing it, when it rears its ugly head and pops up over the horizon, I just want to whack-a-mole it and whack it back down. So this is me whack-a-moling misogynoir against Miss Tabitha Brown. And if you feel like I have offended you in some way by not calling for a wholesale boycott of everything, again, I will remind you, look around your house and tell me that you are not supporting in this moment, right now, companies that have made it very, very clear they don't give 2 cents about you, your vote, or your dollar. Tell me that nothing around you screams that at you, and then I'll start boycotting Tabitha Brown. Until then, peace out.